Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you a little close to the early afternoon time for a Billie Eilish album review. And this is for her new album, Happier Than Ever, that I just got done listening to just a moment ago. So I'm gonna discuss what I listened to for this Billie Eilish album, Happier Than Ever, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this review. Now, this is her sophomore album from the last album, which continues from the last album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Which I personally love that album. It's grown on me more, but this one, she went a little more experimental with this one. Added more trap beats to it, some electronic beats too as well. There were a few songs on here that I wasn't sure if I really like. Um, like Getting Older, the opening track did very well in my opinion. Um, I Didn't Change My Number it was going good for the time it was going for, but when it got closer to the end, there was this electronic beat that kind of bugged me a bit, and I just don't know if I could like it as much. I think it was kind of like the outro to the track of I Didn't Change My Number. That was not my favorite one. It made me cringe and kind of got on my nerves a bit. Billie Bossa Nova was a very good song. I personally like her voice in that song. My Future was probably one of my favorite singles off this album, which it was the first single to introduce this new album cycle, and it didn't do so bad. Um, it was actually very good. Oxytocin, mm, it could have been better, uh, but it it is what it is. I gave that a strong 4.5 out of 5, only because there were some annoying hooks that Billie Eilish was trying to hit with her notes, with her high notes and all that. She was like yelling out in the album, in this song I meant to say, not the album. But Oxytocin was my least favorite. I don't know if I like it as much. Goldwing kind of brought the album back to a pretty good, smooth way to re uh, get us back on track with this album and how it's playing out. So it didn't do so bad. Like I said, she did experiment a little more with some electronic beats and trap beats too. So at least her music's kind of having a beat now. And the last album, there were some songs that did have a beat, and then there was other songs that did seem very mellow. And most of this album's meant to be a mellow album, but yeah, Lost Cause was I think it was the fourth single off the album, and that was a pretty good one. I'm starting to like it a bit more after listening to it. Video's not my favorite video. Music video, I mean to say. It could have been much better, but yeah, Haley's Comments, another song that didn't strike me as bad. The one song that you don't hear her singing in it, and it's just mainly singing, talking in it, uh, is Not My Responsibility. She mostly talks through the whole song, and it's not bad, it's just, well, I kind of liked it. I don't know, my opinion can change in time if it grows on me a bit more. I gotta listen to this album again in full, because I only heard it once, so I just wanted to come at you for this review so you guys have something to enjoy. And upon my first listen, I was not that disappointed with this record. Uh, I personally think Billie Eilish is a really talented singer, in my opinion. Uh, it may seem like this album can be a drag some of the time, and that is true, but no, in a way, if you look past that and enjoy it for what she's going for with this sound, you'll come to really enjoy this album. Um, like I said, not my responsibility. I was saying it wrong. Please forgive me on that. Was a very good song. Overheated was very good. Everybody Dies, I enjoyed. Your Power, still my favorite song off the album. NDA has grown on me a bit more. I'm starting to get used to the electronic beat to it and the trap beat to it. It doesn't sound so bad, but Therefore I Am, I don't know. There's some weird moments in that song, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Happier Than Ever, I think the first part of the song kind of seemed very boring, and then it picks up towards the second half, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll give it a 5. Because the second half is probably my favorite part of the title track, Happier Than Ever. Male Fantasy, there's a lyric in there where she mentions pornography, and that kind of made me cringe a bit. Like, I don't know if I will really like it. It sounds nice, but the song, everything else about the song sounds nice, but that lyric kind of took me off guard with how I was gonna give this album's rating. But overall, I think Billie Eilish's new album, Happier Than Ever, it was a good album, a good listen. I don't know if it's my favorite album this year, but um, who knows? Maybe if it grows on me a little more, because it is like a 56-minute album. Uh, Maybe I'll start to enjoy it a lot more and let you know what I really think about it by the end of the year. Because I'm actually doing a so far list for best albums to worst albums list coming up very soon. The best albums of 2021 so far video is going to happen on the 31st, so definitely tune in for that. But for a score, I'm going to give Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever album an 8 out of 10. Good listen. Uh, it's, I think I already rated it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm already starting to forget. So if you did hear me rate it a moment ago, please forgive me on repeating myself. I have a tendency to do that if I forget what I rate it. If I didn't rate it, just let me know in the comment section below, or I'll just watch this video before I upload it. But comment below, let me know what you guys thought of the new Billie Eilish album, Happier Than Ever, if you've heard it. And if you like this album review I made for you guys, it does come out at midnight tonight, so still a little bit from now, but I hope you enjoyed this review. But like I said, if you did like this album review I made for you guys, getting close to early afternoon, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. I will be returning to you for another review. I don't know if it's going to be really soon, or I'm probably going to have to, I'm going to try to go to work today if it doesn't rain, because it's been raining here like crazy. But I'll try to work today if I can. But yeah, I pretty much didn't hate this album. Sorry, I got a notification just a moment ago. Uh, I just don't know if it's my favorite album right now, because, like I said, I need to give it a few more listens before this album sinks in and grows on me a bit more. But for right now, it's getting an 8 out of 10. So, yes, it's going to be on my decent to good albums of 2021 for sure. So, you'll see it on that list. But stay safe, take care. I will return to you for some more track reviews later today. Maybe tonight at least. Or I'll do the another track review sooner than you think. But I'll definitely see you in my next review.